All right, moving on to the next lesson, which is all about the opening. The opening is about the first 10 moves of the game. That's not a hard or fast rule, but that's about when things start getting pretty complicated and they start getting into the mid-game. So whether you're black or white, the idea in the opening is to develop your pieces and control the center. So for example, an opening move for white might be moving out the king pawn, thereby controlling these two squares in the center. And then an opening for black might be something similar. And black and white will continue developing their pieces, usually the knights and bishops, get the pawns in the center, and castling to protect your king. In the beginning, it's important to just have a few moves under your belt that are your go-to moves that you're really comfortable with. So I always opened with e4 as white, and then e5 as black if white opened with e4. But particularly if you're black, you need to be prepared for white maybe moving not just e4, but if they move to d4 first, or if they move their knight out first. You have to have a plan for how you're going to develop your pieces in these first few moves. At the expert level, usually at least the first 5 to 10 moves are memorized. These are known lines where everyone knows what the best move is in response to a certain move until the line deviates at a certain point, and then it comes down to skill. But at the beginner level, you don't need to have much memorized. I would just advise you be prepared with 1 or 2 moves and a general opening strategy. So throughout the rest of this lesson, you'll see white openings with e4 or d4, and you'll see black openings where you move e5 after white moves e4, or c5 after e4, and d5 after d4. So 2 white openings and 3 black openings. And that should be enough to get you started when you're playing your games.